Hey, welcome back. I'm playing The Legend of Zelda, Oracles of Ages and Seasons. This is going to be more of a ending medley of many different Zelda games that I've beaten plenty of times over the years, but decided to play them all the last couple months and beat them. And instead of beating them again on video, I'm like, you know what? I should just do a quick collection of 5 or 6 Zelda games and just do the ending, since I've already beaten the game again and I have my save files and might as well do it. Let's go to the ending. I just beat the Twin Rover, the second form. Now it's time to fight Ganon. Trying to sacrifice Princess Zelda. Here comes Ganon. Kill all. No, with the red ring. So in this playthrough, I didn't get all the heart pieces. I missed one on this playthrough. I've gotten them all before, and I didn't get the level 3 sword because I wanted to see how easy or hard it would be to beat the game without the level 3 sword, and obviously you can do it because I've gotten to the end. Especially when I've gotten all the rings and you can switch out, for defense, attack, well balanced. It helps with not having the level 3 sword, so it's just a cool playthrough without level 3. It's just fun. I could do without level 2, just got level 1 sword. That would be insane. But I'm sure people have done it. Alright, I am ready to fight Ganon. Got me there. This is tricky because the controls get reversed. It's hard when it comes back because the controls go back to normal. Oh, I got him. I am the evil King Ganon. That is the end for this game. Beat Oracle of Ages and Seasons, then you put in your link code or the password, and then this is the end. So enjoy it. What do we do? Welcome back, Zelda. And you too, Link. To Gets a Kiss from Zelda. These are such great games. Two of my all-time favorite Zeldas for handheld. Link's Awakening is probably my favorite, but these games are right up there. And Diminish Cap is great too. I wish I still had that game. So you watch the credits and the ending. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Great music as always in Zelda games. There's a lot of credits in this. Super Mario Club. There are the Triforces. Wisdom, power, and courage. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, 1998. Here we go. It's my file. The final boss, Zelda Link's Awakening DS for the Game Boy Color. Here's my file. I got everything. Powder, 60 bombs, 60 arrows, best boomerang, all 3 songs for the Ocarina, level 2 shield, level 2 sword. I chose the power suit or the red suit for the secret dungeon, all the heart pieces. Missing one photo. I don't know where it is, so I didn't get it. Alright, so down we go to the final boss. Of course we disrupted your plans. This final boss always reminds me of like a cross between Vlate from Diminished Cap and like Ganon and like just some weird monster. It's like a combination of like all of them. I need the powder on this part. Pretty sure it's the powder. Yeah, there it is. He usually sends out like a fake one. I'm waiting for it. Or one that like shoots a beam or like spreads into like 4 different shots or something like that. Ah, there it is. I was waiting for it. Now he's shooting them all the time. Takes care of that part. Takes care of that part. Oh, the Ganon part. Get at the arrows, beat this part with a boomerang. Takes care of that part. There we go. I knew one of them was a boomerang. That was it. This one is arrow. before you. Sit back and watch the ending. What if I'm a thief? There's the windfish. The 8 instruments. And all the monsters will disappear. Was it all just a dream? There's the whale, the windfish. Such a great game. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the ending as the credits roll down. I don't know if the credits are supposed to be flashing like that or what. And you can still read them. There's the windfish. Yeah, this is such a great song too. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. One of my favorite Zeldas of all time. Alright, let's select my file and off to the end. I mean, all great in their own right, but the original two and this game, all three have a special place in my heart. I'd have 4 potions, fire rod. I got everything. 50 bombs, 62 hours. I take the time to try to complete everything that I can when I beat games, so let's fight Ganon. Use a potion here. Oh, how I didn't hit him there. On God. Ah, just missed. I think that was the last hit too. Money. Money. Now we sit back and watch the end. This is such a cool ending as a kid. I remember this first beating it at like 7 years old, 8 years old, something like that. Because the first time you get to see all three Triforce like this. Because the first Zelda was power and wisdom. Second was supposed to be courage if Ganon got resurrected. And then you see that in the cartoon Zeldas. But this game you get to see power, wisdom, and courage all together. So it's really cool. And I'm old school. I like all the old school Zeldas. Because I grew up with them. Game Boy ones, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword were the last two I beat. I haven't played Breath of the Wild. I know it's good, it's just I'm not a huge fan of open world games like that. I have beaten Sword Art Online that's open world. They're fun, but it's just not my cup of tea. Let's sit back and enjoy this ending. So cool. Let the credits roll. Like, you don't get this kind of stuff in endings that much anymore. Like when they go through all the characters and the enemies and the towns, and that's why I love the 16-bit and the 8-bit era, because you had a lot of cool endings. Yeah, a lot of them were cheesy, but it's something about the old school graphics and the pixels, and it just brings up memories, right? It's nostalgia. Deep down, that's what it's about. It's about memories, playing the games, and who we played the games with, and where we were at, and things going on in our lives, and how old we were, and all that kind of stuff. Your uncle recovers. Da-da-da. Just makes you recap a nice quest, you know? All the places you've been to and everything you've gone through. So I like endings like this. It's like that complete feeling. Yeah, I remember this, I remember this. Like, I remember the Twin Lumberjacks, I remember the secret in that hollow tree. Like, stuff like that. It's just cool. Queen of the Fairies. Forget if they show the fat fairy that you can throw in the sword and stuff, or the boomerang or whatever it is. I don't know if they show her in this. Da, 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 da. Forest thieves. Or thief. Da, da. And the Master Sword sleeps again. Forever. Or until the next Zelda. Alright, the next game in the Zelda ending series for me is BS The Legend of Zelda. This is pretty much the first Zelda game for Nintendo, but they revamped it. The BS is for broadcasting system, and it was only in Japan, and they would, I think it was 5 or 6 weeks, they would have the game. Each week you only can play a certain part of the game, and you had objectives and what to find, and you know what you can get this hour or this session. It was really cool. And then once emulators came out, people started putting this game on emulator, and then as more years went on, they started making carts for it, and you can actually buy it. So I bought it a couple years ago and beat it, and I actually just beat it again now. So I want to show you the end. This is a obscure Zelda game that not a lot of people know about or played. As you can see from the ending, or from the story, it's just like the first game. It gives you the story, the same title screen, and all the weapons you can You can collect all the same, pretty much. They add some things. All the graphics look better. That's pretty much it. The story's a little bit different. Long ago, Ganon, Prince of Darkness, stole the Triforce of Power. Princess Zelda of Hyrule broke the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 pieces, hid them from Ganon before she was kidnapped by Ganon's minions. Hero from afar, find the pieces and save Zelda. So that's a little bit different. You have your heart container, your fairy, your clock, rupee, 5 rupees, light potion, second potion, letter, food, that's all the same, sword, white sword, magical shield, that's the same, boomerang, magical boomerang, mighty boomerang, that's a little different, bow, arrow, silver arrow, the same, blue, red candle, blue, red ring, power bracelet, flute, raft, step ladder, magical rod, book of magic, bomb, and key, map and compass, and of course the Triforce. And you have 8 dungeons or 9, and you can be Link, pretty much this boy or this girl if you want, this other character. So let's begin. I've beaten it twice in 2 separate. Well, this is like halfway through the game, I think, at that point. No, that's actually my first file. I didn't get everything. This file, I got everything. And then the time is just the time of the game. So you recognize this from the first Zelda, but it's a little different inside. So you get your first sword. That's actually where you're going to fight Ganon. I have the magical boomerang, the infinite bombs, 2 keys, 622 rubies, bow, red candle, ocarina, the meat, potion, my magical rod. I got all my inventory up top, the bracelet, the ring, the magic book, the ladder, the raft. The bottom is my map. You can see the 8 red dots indicating all the levels, 1 through 8, and then 9 is of course Ganon. But for Ganon to appear, it needs to be dark. It transitions from day to night. I'm at 4 hours and 43 minutes. I think it's at like 4:45 or 4... something like that. So I'm going to get some health while I'm waiting. Oh, there we go, fairy. Perfect. Exactly what I need there. The original Zelda is my favorite, so like this game is so cool because it's like an upgraded version of the original game. It's like just better graphics and better looking. I think there's like money making games. Yeah, there we go. A lot of secrets, a lot of the stuff from the first game. For Nintendo, the original is the same, but they changed some things. Oh, got another fairy. It's gonna be night soon, I think. See, that's this week's objective. Each week they will give you a new objective, like what piece of the Triforce you needed to get. They mark it on the map. It was really cool. I wish they did this in the United States, but so at this point in the game I should have everything, and I do. And now it's nighttime, finally. See how my inventory matches. So now I can go in, fight Ganon. Here's the end. Kidnaps him. Just like most Zeldas, it is the silver arrow that kills Ganon. game's no different. Got all the Triforce pieces so I can go in. His attack is just like the original. He just does this technique of darkness, and you can't see him, all you can see are the bullets. Got him. I'll take that Triforce off your ashes. Here's the end. Save Zelda. Now is the time. Just letting you know that this is the end of the game, and the game is ending. Since it was on a time limit, so I could go back out and do anything I wanted. Collect any items, anything like that. And I have everything. I think all you have to do is wait, and then the ending kind of generates. I know exactly how much time it takes. I think I just have to walk around aimlessly until the ending kind of triggers once the time goes away. When I beat this the first time, I think that was the case. It's been a few years since I played this. Such a cool game. Such a cool idea too. Just like the original, you can warp around. I have nothing left to do. I have all the items. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the end to trigger. I think it triggers at 5 hours, I think. I might just walk around until that time. It's almost like the game shuts off because it was only broadcasted for like 6 or 7 weeks. And each week I think they only let you play for like an hour. Or something like that. Or 5 weeks, an hour every week. That's what that Zelda time's for. Look at how long the time is. Like each minute is like an eternity. It's like, come on. Let's just walk right through them. Well, more walking around. I guess I can just sit here. What are some of your favorite Zelda games? Leave in the comments. I still have a couple in this Zelda ending medley, but let me know what some of your favorite Zelda endings are and final boss battles and just moments in general. It was fun replaying all these games, and the Zelda series is very cool. It's interesting. The timeline doesn't make sense at all, but the games are great. Guess I'll just wait here until the end. Guess I'll put my controller down here. Just wait till the ending. There you go, it's 4:57. Perfect. Throughout all eternity. And that's it. I like the little cutscenes, the little anime pictures of Link. Of course, like I said, it's only in Japan, so that's why you're gonna get Japanese writing. The Legend of Zelda, the game that started it all, 1986. I was 2 years old when this game came out. It's my all-time favorite Zelda. This game blew me away as a kid. Here's the story. As you can see, it's different than the BS Zelda that came out in '95, the broadcasting one. This one came out way before. It's the original. But most of the items are the same. This looks slightly different. I've beaten this Zelda more than any other Zelda in my life. I'd say I beat this game probably like 30 times, at least. This game and Mega Man. I mean, Mega Man is my all-time favorite series, but like that game and this game are probably the two games I played all the times I can. Let's go to the final boss. Alright, this is where the final boss Ganon is. Level 9. It's right through this door. You can see the map is shaped like a skull. Classic skull. So as you can see, I have everything. I have all my heart pieces. I have the A key, 16 bombs, which is the max. My map, my compass. Magical boomerang, bombs, silver arrow. Red candle, the whistle, the meat, red potion, magical staff or rod, the raft, magical book, red ring, ladder, the lion key which I mentioned, and the power bracelet. So the silver arrow kills Ganon. Even the center of the room has a skull in it. Got him. That's it. Da, 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 da. And of course, if you put in Zelda, you can automatically start the second quest. And if you hit start, I can start the second quest. The second quest is harder items are in different spots. Well, I don't know if items are in different spots, but some of the shops are in different spots, and the levels are hidden in different spots. The enemies take on more damage, but the ending's the same. So it's a great quest. I beat it a few times. On to the next game. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. This game came out in 1987. I was 3 years old, a year after the original came out in 86. This game was so tough as a kid. From the cemetery section to cryptic secrets and blowing the whistle that, destroy the monster that blocks your path. The early difficulty spike in Death Mountain. I mean, what can I say? This is probably one of the most grueling sequels of all time. But it was an amazing game. Here's the story. Number 3rd, Triforce seal on the palace in Hyrule. To break the seal, crystals must be placed in statues in 6 well-guarded palaces. Link set out on his most adventuresome quest yet. Of course, that 3rd Triforce is the Triforce of Courage. Yeah, this game's one of the hardest games on the NES. With that said, I think I've beaten it like 3 or 4 times, but it's the one I've beaten the least amount of times. I would say every Zelda game that I've played and beaten, I've beaten at least 5, 6, 7 times each. This game probably only like 3 or 4, because it's a grueling game, and it's a long game to beat, and every time I play it, I die at least 100 times. But I get through it. No, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, this playthrough that I just did here, I don't know how many times I died, but it wasn't as bad as I remember. I mean, each time you beat this game, it's muscle memory. But growing up as a kid, 9, 10, 11 years old, it was brutal. I think the first time I beat this game, I was like 14. It's one of the few Nintendo games I didn't beat as an actual kid, like a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old growing up with these games. It was a tough game for me. I didn't beat it till I was a little bit older. Alright, enough talk. Let's go right to the final boss. Alright, I'm in the final temple here, final palace. I just beat the weird monster boss when you use thunder magic. Just hit the wrong button there, put my shield on. So I have shield, jump, life, fairy, fire, reflect, spell, thunder is what I use to kill this boss, for a lot of it. I have the candle, the glove, the raft, the boot, the cross, the hammer, the key. I have all the weapons, all the items. I got max level, max magic, life, attack 888, and of course I got all my attacks. The up attack, crouch. I can jump higher. Forgot your magic wears off. There's the Triforce, but I have to pass the test. I already beat one boss, here's the final boss. Your counter ego, Shadow Link. And of course everyone knows the trick. If you try to fight him, it's next to impossible to beat him. This is the very first game where Shadow Link actually appears. You see him in the 64 Ocarina of Time, but this is his first appearance. But the trick is to stay in the corner, just mash him. Sometimes they come out of there and get you. I just use my life magic for the fun of it. He's getting smart to me. That's it. End of Zelda 2. Now Ganon cannot be resurrected, but we can resurrect Princess Zelda with all 3 Triforce. Power, wisdom, and courage. And Link gets a kiss. Let the credits roll. One of the hardest Nintendo games, like I said, but amazing game. It's so worth beating it. One of my favorites in the Zelda series. I think because it's so difficult. It's a classic. All these Zelda games are classics. Like I said, let me know in the comments what's your favorite Zelda ending, what's your favorite Zelda final boss, even your favorite Zelda game period. Thanks a lot for watching this video and joining me on this epic adventure down memory lane with Zelda games and endings. I hope this video inspires you to play all these Zelda games, rebeat them like I just did, or perhaps play them for the first time. As always, music is eternal. Thanks for watching. Catch you next video.